Hello everybody and welcome back to Learn Mortality Night 5. Last time on Learn Mortality, Larry went bug hunting. What'll happen today?
Oh, there it is.
Before we start this episode, I need to let everyone know Eso Tiller no longer counts as a friendly location. The group is scattered. After a run-in with inconsistency after inconsistency, more than half of the research base's numbers have gone completely missing. Now holed up in a warehouse on the outside of the slightly less familiar building, we find our rescue team, or at least the ones that made it out. Yeah, she's having a bad time.
Oh, poor thing.
Dad's gone.
She's having
Tali.
a bad time.
Why do you do this to us?
I start playing tic-tac-toe in the sand.
Yes! Ancelor, Larry, you would see Ancelor is holding a small pen in his hand, and this other pen seems to be floating, and he's just staring at this board intently like, trying
Your
to
niece
figure
is
out
in
what to do.
tears, and you're playing tic-tac-toe by yourself.
Not only is he playing tic-tac-toe by himself, if he circles, he's already lost.
Yes! No, he's been staring at this for the past, 10 minutes, trying to figure out a move. Oh, God.
You already lost, man. Just start again.
No. It's never lost until you concede defeat.
He can make one of two moves on his turn. You can only block one.
It's not true. I'm sure there's another. If I could somehow. No, but if I go there, then he's going to win. But if I don't go there, then he's going to win. This is a conundrum.
Yeah, so as for Millie, she's just she's got her arms wrapped around her knees, and she's just very slightly rocking there, just kind of muttering to herself. And Elisar and Murphy, at this point, the two of you return with, well, you were able to find one code.
Well, this will have to do for now. Elsos is going to go up and is just going to just knock lightly on the warehouse door.
Yeah.
All right, it's us. We're back.
Alright.
Whoever you give the code to, I'll let them not take a point of frostbite.
Okay. I'll give it to Millie.
You're
Yeah.
gonna give it to Millie? Okay.
That's the correct.
She seems
And-
to be staring into the middle distance. Have you come over?
Yeah, Elisar is just kind of just gonna kneel down. He's gonna set some things out. He's going to reach behind him and take out a kettle of hot water he had prepared earlier back in base. And he's also going to pour everyone cups.
Just sort of grabbing her knees, rocking very slowly.
Yeah, Elisar is just gonna stand back up and turn to face everyone else, just kind of surveying everyone in the room. He's just going to also just look over to he's going to look over to Larry. Have you had time to formulate any plans at all for how we should tackle the situation?
Honestly, no. Best thing I can compare this to is a route. It'd be group up back at a safe location. We just lost the safe location. The only one we knew of.
If we didn't, could have just not.
Elisar's just gonna look back up. Dr. Tiller,
Yes, Elisar.
if you have no suggestions for what we are to do, I'm going to survey the base, see what condition it's been left in. Try to figure out if with all of us here, if we have the means to retake it and reclaim it, try to find the people who went back in. Make sure that when they return, they'll have a safe place to return to.
My only solution, or rather my only suggestion at the current moment is trying to find Seiko. However, if she's gotten herself into a trap, I'm not entirely sure what we can do from our perspective.
Same thing we do every time. Our best.
Ain't that the fucking kicker?
You'll have to do it slowly and steadily, room by room, one at a time. We need to make sure that we'll always have an escape plan behind us. And if things start to change, we have to make sure that we're able to get out.
Sir, please don't go back in there.
I'm sorry, Millie. I don't see any other option right now. We checked the airfield. There's nobody there.
If you go in there, you're just going to disappear.
Alistar's just going to take a part to just, like, close his eyes and think on it for a moment. And he's just going to open his eyes. He's going to look at the bunny sitting next to Millie.
Squeak.
Maybe. If I do disappear, maybe I'll have a better shot on figure out a way to get out. Get everybody else out. I can only presume that if it was the same thing making everyone disappear, they've all ended up being disappeared into the same place.
She just pulls her legs closer and just starts muttering.
And by indication of our little furry friend here.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Millie. It's not your fault.
If I didn't point anything out, if I didn't help you, my dad would still be. Lucy, Seiko, they would all still be.
Millie. The attack on the base tonight, it didn't have anything to do with that, I don't think. Whatever we were seeing going on in the study and with the other entryway down the hallway being hidden from view, being obscured, whatever all that was, it surely was something different causing it.
Can you make a bravery roll, please?
Sure thing.
She just blinks her eyes, more tears start to fall. But if we had just... What if it was? What if pointing it out is the problem?
We have no way to verify that yet.
The hand puts on Millie's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Please. Whatever happened to the butterfly probably brought what was ever going on in the lab. I probably caused just as much of that shit as you did.
I believe Larry's right, Millie. It's not a single person's fault that anything like this goes wrong. I mean, like, it's not my fault. I was asleep. Tiller's just gonna hit Ansel on the head. He just kind of blinks the tears away and looks up, finally sort of seeing you.
Look at me, Millie. Look at me and look at everyone else around you in this room. We are all here because we are brave and brilliant and very resourceful people.
I can't argue with that.
Just the few of us, given some time to put our minds together, we will figure out a way to get them back.
What can I do to help?
Well, for starters, you can come out of that corner that you've deposited yourself in.
Sweet.
Join us over here. I could pull up a whiteboard so we can get to planning.
She shakily puts a hand on the corner of this metal box and pushes herself
offers
up.
a hand up.
She takes it. Wipes
Hey,
the last
Alyssa,
bit
can
of
you roll me
tears
a
away.
branch check real quick? Yeah, you didn't notice it immediately upon Millie, because you were paying attention to try to help Millie, but yeah, that's... Soldier's definitely making the sound of boots. That's not of boots when he's walking. That's not... Why does he have normal feet now?
Think about that right now. That's troublesome. We already have enough problems.
You got kicks.
He's got combat boots on. Huh, that's weird. Normally there's a skate there.
We have more than enough problems to deal with right now.
Millie, again, finishes wiping it off and then just, like, stands here a little more front and forward.
Yeah,
Little
gather
buddy
around.
hand on her shoulder.
We've got a base to save.
Fuck yeah.
Alistar's he's gonna pull out that map again. I recall last time you said that the map was entirely blacked out.
Yeah.
Is it still the same condition?
Let me find out. You look at it. That's interesting. It shows a warehouse, and a warehouse, and another warehouse, and another That's like 17 warehouses. What?
He's gonna crumple it up and toss it aside. He's gonna go over to the whiteboard and draw out a marker, and he's gonna start sketching out the map as he remembers it.
Anselo's just gonna be like, I got it! He places an O. And you see a form materialize holding the red marker. Just... and it draws an X. And you swear that this thing just chuckles a deep, bassy chuckle. It looks like a big, fuzzy, fat moth.
I love this guy. I love him. He's just a dude. I love him.
Cute.
He looks stupefied. He just stares. He's just like, I
told you you had already lost.
Crosses his arms. This game isn't fair.
Nope, no, it isn't.
Right. I suppose, mate. I mean, like, if planning, right? I can help with that. I remember pretty well the schematics, as far as I can rack my head about. Eso Tiller done more than enough engineering on the place. So that line right there, yeah, that one's wrong. That's a fake wall. Move that door over there and make sure the staircase to the basement's correctly right there. You pretty well got it. He points at what Alistar's been drawing.
Strange. I don't recall there being a basement. As a matter of fact, isn't the entire base elevated?
No, that's for more modern types of this sort of thing, mate. No, Eso Tiller's not elevated. It was made long before the whole elevated structure came along.
Strange.
Wait, how old is Eso Tiller?
I'll just write that off as another illusion for now.
Alright, yeah, no, that's actually why we have a basement. It was actually the first floor. But, you know, then it got buried in snow. So we built on top of it. That's where I came in. With the second floor.
I see.
Right around the time when it actually became Eso Tiller. You know? The place had been defunct for a little while. Thought we'd spark some life back into it, me and my bro. And, well, yeah, you get what you got now. And apparently, Right, before we go too far, can somebody fill me in on this bloody frostbitten thing? Like, what? There are what made of ice?
The best way that we can put it is...
penguins. Not that one.
They're
Not this one, you sure?
They're not
Nice,
quite as
no.
what they appear. They're... From what we are able to gather, they're an amalgamation of ice crystals in an algae of sorts.
Algae.
Yes,
Birds
and
can make
a little bit
form
of
themselves out
coral
of
in there as
blood.
well.
It's fucking weird.
There's some sort of strange amalgamation of sea life.
They
and
also
space.
have a great variety of different sizes, as you can see here.
Millie shows some sketches of like wild things and then flips a few pages and shows Ansler's eyes just bug out when she shows water dragons. Holy mother of pearl!
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that fucker. He's made his home in the near end of the tunnels.
Shot a loop? Oh, mate, you're kidding
Yeah.
me. Oh, that was
That's-
such a pain in the fucking ass to dig out. Are you kidding me?
That,
You got any more?
gentlemen,
You got another
Oh.
drilling machine we can shove down its
is to
throat?
think about for
No.
another day.
Wish we did. Right, yeah, no, you got a good point, mate. Another day, another dollar, another excavation to do, I guess.
So, Elisar's gonna point at the board. Phase 1. We need to... I suggest we sweep around the area. We need to write off things. First and foremost, we are able to deconfirm that they were taken somewhere else. We can start combing through the base itself.
And we should look for people. Priority
Yes.
1, I think. Yes.
I think it's best we travel as a group.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think splitting up's a good idea anymore.
Considering the disappearing when left alone, out of sight, completely out of dimension or something like that. I don't know.
Good
Agreed.
enough for me. I won't like wander off or anything, mate. You don't gotta worry about me. I'll stay within an earshot, yeah.
And
More than an earshot.
I'm personally assigning myself to you, Mr. King.
yes.
She stands over right next to her. You have, like,
And
beef
if you
with me
need
or
us to
something,
slow
mate.
down, we'll slow down. If we get caught off guard, and we wind up taken to where everyone else was taken, we'll still at least all be together.
That's the idea.
I don't want to lose anyone else.
So first thing that we need to do, I'll be taking everyone out around the base, searching for any tracks, any frostbitten, and that sort of deal. So far, we have also seen prisoner transportation sort of devices created by the frostbitten, presumably. Those don't move very fast. So if there are any taking people away from the base, we'll be able to spot them rather quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I'll be looking for specifically is hidden tracks. I'll be dipping into the fold every now and a while, so if I disappear from view suddenly, do not be alarmed. That is of my doing.
Take Murphy with you every time you go in.
Hey, what?
Just to make sure you're not alone.
The
Oh,
corporal's right.
I thought you
should
were
be
worried
doing
about
this
me
in,
for a second. I was about to be... Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Right, and it'll only be for a moment. We'll return as quickly as we departed.
I'll partner with you, LSR. Sure thing.
And you can also be an extra set of eyes. Or eye.
Guess that's me and you, Larry.
Wanna ride on my back?
Give me a bronze roll.
Okay.
Also, while finding everybody else who disappeared is priority,
Alright, you hoist her up.
we should not forget to take care of ourselves as well. Upon re-entering the base, I'll try to procure everybody winter coats and scarves and gloves and that sort of deal.
I think something else needs to be considered on your plan here, LSR. I know that the forecast was very minor, but it's still very possible that a frostbitten attack is occurring as we speak.
Yeah, Alistar is going to turn to the corporal. And if that is the case, I understand that you'll be able to help take care of that problem.
At this point, it's something that we're just gonna have to deal with.
Right. Alistar is going to go to the board. He's just going to draw the planned path. So we'll start here. We'll work our way around the outside of the base, moving in a clockwise fashion.
Alright. Shall we radio Seiko and make sure she's aware of the plan?
Yes. I'll attempt to do so. Just going to try to contact Seiko.
Seiko?
Yeah.
Alone in the dark, cramped tunnel. About 10 minutes pass in pitch black darkness.
Seiko, do you read me?
Hello? Hello?
Ah, good. I'm glad that we're still in contact with you. We formulated a plan, and give us some time. We'll be moving in to get you. We're going to be doing an outer sweep of the base. There's a forecast. There shouldn't be any intense frostbitten attacks tonight, but it's a non-zero chance that we'll still run into one or two. So we'll be taking care of those first. Afterwards, we'll hopefully be slowly making our way through the base, securing the place, and remind me again, where did you find yourself?
End of a cramped tunnel, lots of pipes. It's dark, I can't see anything.
Pipes. So you must be near the boiler room then.
Yeah, I'm near there, yeah.
Elzar's going to look to everyone else in the warehouse. And Seiko's still stuck in there, and I suggest that once we start moving into the base proper, first point of access should be the northern doorway. I believe there's still a busted window up there.
Goose is missing, and Lucy went down a hole.
Goose's stand is still present with us, but there's no Goose.
That means she's
Could be a
alive
fold
at least.
situation.
I was thinking just the same thing, Larry. We'll be making our way in there, but we'll be moving slowly. We're going to be doing a very thorough combing of every inch, hidden and unhidden.
Cold. It's too
Glad
dark.
we haven't. Some bullshit hasn't happened to us already.
Seiko, see if there's any pipes in there that are transporting, boiling water. Don't burn yourself, of course, but see if you can get close to one for warmth.
As you said that, I kind of hover my hand over each of the pipes. Any pipes like that?
Luck is not in your favor. It's all actually surprisingly cold all around you. Every single pipe.
No luck, they're all cold.
Well, you can at least take solace in the fact that wherever you found yourself, it seems to be secure. If you notice anything, or feel any changes, or if you feel like you're about to get attacked, please do not hesitate to contact us. We'll be nearby.
Alright, please hurry.
Okay, we'll do our best, Seiko. Take care.
Alright, soldier, let's get to work.
Alright, mate, you can go away for now. Yeah, stop being smug.
Larry, you would hear just a... not like a knocking on wood, more like a dunk 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 type sound.
Coming from?
Eso Tiller. Well,
Like on one of the windows or the outside of like the giant one right here? Shining my flashlight at it, do I see anything?
you see a form leaning up and knocking on the window.
The hell do you disappear off to?
I don't think he can hear you from here. Who are you shouting to?
Can you not see him? Bliss is in there.
Can I see him?
It's hard to make him out, but as Larry points him out, yeah, he's there.
Barely past all the glare from the flashlight. Hold on, see what the situation is. Wait.
As soon as he sees Soldier coming over, there's just like an exhale.
It sure looks like it. I don't think this is a trap. I think.
Soldier is gonna phase through.
Bliss turns to Soldier. Seems to motion. Larry, you don't hear any of this, but there's like a small hushed conversation.
Soldier just staring at him because it's Soldier.
And then he looks back outside, and then he points to Soldier, and then you can very vaguely hear Blistus going,
Hey, you guys, I've been looking all over for you. What the hell happened?
Coast seems clear.
Do not see the walls changing.
What's going on? That frostbitten attack going on that I should be aware of?
Something broke $5 steak out.
This.
doesn't trust what?
Alistar does not trust any of this right now. He's looking all around, just checking for any movement off to the sides of him.
Sketch.
Oh, you might notice some movement. Just a little bit of movement down the hall.
Down the hall?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay. Larry, get Soldier back in there now. Defend Bliss. There's something in there.
Ah, shit.
If you don't want to do that, here. Alistar is going to quickly open up a plane in the window for Bliss to retreat through. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna need to roll me precision. Alistar, a hole opens in, and Bliss just like looks at the hole.
Come through
maybe
quickly.
I'll do.
You're not alone in there.
Like looks around. Okay. And he's gonna start reaching up towards the window. And as he touches the window, there's a kind of like the sound of static, and suddenly the window is wrong. He takes his hand back and he's like,
I didn't know well.
I hate nth dimensional bullshit.
It's coming closer. Bliss, you
What's
need to
coming
get out
closer?
Of there now. Run
and then he
towards
looks
the
over
front
and he's just
desk.
like, oh, thank God, Dean, you're alright. The fuck is going on?
Bliss, that's not Dean. Millie, can you see what's going on in there?
I can see it. I don't know what do I do?
He'll trust you. Call out to
Dad!
him. Tell him to get out of there.
Dad, please.
Yeah, I can't. There's something in the way of the His sentence gets cut off midway.
He's going around.
I'm gonna need a roll bravery to push past my flaw.
Oh, of course! That would be against the universe. You can beat it. Oh, no.
Fuck. Wait, if he looked like that, and that is...
I'm gonna look at Elisar.
Did we break out of the AI? There, we're seeing what the oblivious AI is just trying to block us from getting back in.
I'm not sure what's going on right now. Whatever this is, it's resisting my ability to unfold it.
Did you just say... Mike, did you just say oblivious AI?
Yeah. Stupid name for an AI, right?
I mean... I don't know, I thought it was pretty fitting.
We can't think about that right now. Corporal, take Dr. Tiller and Ansel and Millie in there. Go to the front entrance. Try to get in. Try to help him meet up with them somehow.
Something's in there with
We're
my
not
dad,
leaving you here.
please.
Come on, we're all going.
Me and
There's a
Murphy.
broken window at the front. Come on.
No. Me and Murphy, we'll stay here. We'll try to figure out a way past whatever this glitching sort of thing is. If we can figure this out, we'll be able to bypass it in the future. I just need some time, is all.
Fine.
I'll keep him safe.
Tom, stay on.
Good old stubborn Doc, yeah. I'll be in. We can
Whatever
get past
you're
whatever this
seeing-
is.
Whatever we're seeing before us right now is whatever this defense is against my ability. If we can figure out a way to bypass it, we'll be better off.
Okay. So what's the plan, Doc?
In my experiences, if this is truly the AI doing everything here, it's all in our minds, Murphy. Remember when you were infected with the Lucky One? How you had to bypass that just by focusing and using your sheer force of will to get past it.
Yeah, I
Whatever
remember.
this is, it seems to be repelling us, telling us that it's like a... What I heard, it was almost like electricity, preventing Bliss from passing through it. Almost like when you set up a collar on a pet and set up a boundary that gives them an electric shock when they try to pass it. Sort of like
It's
that.
trying to convince us that this is, I don't know, a wall or something. I want
Right.
to counter-convince it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. from my experience, it would help if we were able to come up with some sort of evidence to contradict what we're seeing in front of us right here. Do you have any old pictures of the base, by any chance, on like a device?
Maybe I'm just that lucky.
He's gonna roll against the universe. You know, the Murphy universe.
Yeah, the Murphy universe.
He pulls out.
Phone battery's dead. Sorry.
Well, in that case, we'll just have to do this unaided, I'm afraid. I feel like whatever this thing is, what we're seeing, it's almost trying to scramble the information. Perhaps that's what's blocking me from being able to use the fold on it.
I want to go back to Seiko real quick. Seiko,
Yeah?
while you're in here alone waiting for help, there is a kind of a spark to your left, and pipes aren't supposed to go that way. It's now like a circle of pipes just going around and around and around and around, and they're moving strangely.
That can't, hey, guys?
Yes, we read you, Seiko. Is something happening in there?
The pipes are going round and round and are not supposed to be.
We're trying to figure out what exactly that is. We're seeing something similar going on outside.
Well, this is right next to me. Should I be concerned?
And then Seiko,
Yeah?
you're no longer in the dark.
They found me!
Who found you? Who's in there, Seiko?
It's the good doctor.
If it's the good doctor, then you may be in luck.
The good doctor's holding his hand out and pointing at you, Seiko. Actually, that's interesting. It seems like he's holding something.
I'm gonna take a risk. Or at least a Seiko would imagine be a risk.
Unmoving, stands there, holding the bird.
Do you want me to follow you?
The flesh of the bird wraps and flicks and turns around in its hand, molding and morphing in an uncomfortable way that almost makes you want to look away. There's no longer a bird in its hand, but something else. A blood-red flag. And it holds the flag out to you.
A flag of truce, huh? She'll accept it.
You're going to have to grab it from him, do you?
I reach out to it.
Okay. As soon as you touch the red flag, you're in darkness again. And you get this feeling of another pulse merging with yours from your palm, just this boom boom in your head, loud and sort of almost thunderous, like distant rolling thunder. As the flag morphs and melds into these long, vine-like cords of flesh and wraps up along your arm and disappears. And Seiko,
Yeah?
something else appears in your hand.
Oh.
And I'm gonna message you something.
Okay.
Seiko, what's going on in there? You've gone quiet all of a sudden.
I've got a new pet bird.
Cool, Blitz is in there with you, as well as some glitches. Go find him.
Yes, I think everybody else is in there as well. But be wary. Whatever this thing is that's assaulting the base, it seems to be taking on illusory forms of everyone else.
Alright.
So far, it seems like that's truly Bliss that's in there, but I witnessed some sort of apparition approaching him, and Bliss claimed that he saw Dean instead of this sort of staticky figure that I saw.
Am I right to assume not to trust any figure I see?
Please don't do anything crazy.
Don't do anything reckless.
Oh, come
Ellie
on,
is
you guys
right.
know me.
What?
Try to stay put if you
That's
still
why
are
we're
safe where
explicitly
you are.
telling you.
Space around me is getting all nuts. I gotta move. I'm not alone, though.
Make it to the break room. Tell anyone you can see to get to the break room. I'm trying to get my way there myself. I'm taking the rest of the crew with me.
Okay.
At the very least, it's a centralized location.
Come here, little bird. I hold the bird up to my shoulder so the bird can hop onto my shoulder.
It does so. It's wet and sticky, almost like a pound of uncooked hamburger.
Both like hamburger.
Bird is hamburger.
It's just algae.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Let's go, my hamburger birdie. I'm going to start trying to move down the hall.
Okay, you see a wall in front of you. A wall of pure metal.
I look up.
Pipes, crisscrossing, latticework, valves.
And back the other way is all just metal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well... Rolling Girl, would you be so kind? Rolling Girl's going to try to slug it.
Okay, roll me power. Yeah, Rolling Girl's fist just goes, just kind of wishes through open air. And on the other side, you would see Seiko! There you are!
Wow. Wow. Oh, fuck no.
Oh, fuck no what, huh? You good, dude? I was looking everywhere for you. You fucking vanished.
Oh, fuck no. You are not taking the form of my sister. Fuck off.
What? Huh?
I point at the bun. You only have one of those. And they're currently with the others.
Squeak. No, he's definitely right here. Right, unknown. Squeak.
Hey. Goose.
Yeah, you're
tell me
kind of
something that...
creeping me out, dude. What?
Tell me something only I would know. Only you
Oh,
would
fuck.
know
Are we
about.
doing this whole song and dance? Ah.
It's either that or get punched in the fucking face.
Jesus Christ, Seiko. Okay, fine. Alright. Give me a second to think. Oh, something only I would know?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, but don't be, like, mad at me for pointing this out, right? I
Alright.
I don't want to, like, hurt your feelings or anything. I know how hard it's been on you since Mom and Dad, you know. Fucking hell. Yeah, oh jeez, this feels so wrong. This feels so gross. Are you okay, Chase? Ugh.
Womp.
Sorry, fucking sorry. It was the only thing I could think of. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
You're okay! Don't scare me like that!
But what about the bunny? What about the bunny?
But wait, this makes no sense. Radio. Hey, y'all have Buddy there with you, right?
They're on Millie's head.
I have the bunny secured.
Well, I have Goose here. And I know it's Goose because they said something that only they would know.
Wait, what?
And, the bunny is here.
Oh,
Are they like your cats? Can they have multiple of them?
I don't think so.
No, I can't.
Act 2 is gonna pick up the bunny on our end. And, I'm gonna send you something I want you to translate into German.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, bist du der Echte?
And then, unknown is no longer unknown, but rather a fuzzy, staticky silhouette of what sort of looks like a rabbit. At the same time, Seiko, as you're talking to him, so is the unknown on Goose's shoulder. Both of them. Both of them at the same exact time.
Seiko looks over at Goose.
Goose, blink.
Yeah, get away from that thing. That's a good idea.
Okay, so are we gonna get out of here or what?
Goose, your shoulder.
What about it?
That's not...
You hear?
Sorry if this hurts! Rolling Girl is going to punch you right in the fucking face.
Okay, roll power.
Oh my god.
Oh! Rolling Girl jumps up and socks what used to be unknown in the face, and you watch as it flies backwards and with just a poofs into nothing. At the very same time, Larry, the thing that looks like a rabbit silhouette is knocked out of Act2's hands and poofs into nothing. And Goose looks at Seiko and just goes, like, okay, dude, what the fuck has gotten into you? And then collapses onto the ground. Seiko,
Yeah?
you would know that unknown is tied to her consciousness. She falls asleep.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit! I check her pulse.
It's still there. She's just sleeping.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yes, Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Amy. Amy.
Yes!
Have you looked to the right?
Oh. Fuck.
They've been there the whole time.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I think I know what's going on.
I'm like, is everything okay down here? Are you guys doing alright? I heard like a crash. Oh, holy shit, Seiko, you're okay.
Why can't I see you? Why are you all just static?
Hey,
You hear Eric's voice.
you cool there? You kinda posing like a psychopath.
Stay back.
They kind of look at each other.
I mean, no, we're not gonna stay back. So something's clearly wrong.
Why do you have their voices when you look like that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Their voices.
You're gonna hear Elisar's voice come back over. Seiko, can we get a status update? What's going on in there?
I've got two of those static things. There was a static thing at Goose's shoulder that punched it, and now Goose is unconscious.
Goose is unconscious?
Yes, there's
If that
two
static
more-
thing wasn't unknown, then why would Goose be unconscious? Doesn't make any sense.
Mine just staticked and poofed too. I don't know why.
No, Goose is... I don't know what's going on.
Try to find someplace safe and stay put there, please. At the time being, we need to... It's gonna be hard. See if you can ask them. Try to communicate with them. Tell them to open up their communicators. Who are they claiming to be right now?
Sounds like Eric... They sound like Eric and Tricky.
Tell them to open up their communicators if they have them. And I could try to get into contact and you can confirm whether or not it's really them.
Open your communicators if you have them.
Everyone would just hear.
Hey, it's Eric. What the fuck's going on?
Alright.
You all just up and vanished. You all good?
You all
got shit for
vanished
us.
first. We were just following the trend set by you.
It's not a game of pointing fingers. No, but like, if we're being serious, you vanished first.
Yeah,
I
we've been
think I
kind
see
of
what's
running
happening
around
here.
trying to find you.
I think I understand what's going on. Wherever you are, please try to stay put. We're working on securing the outside of the base right now, making sure there aren't any frostbitten trying to attack us. But trying to stay calm until we can get inside. There's some visual illusions going around. We've been witnessing the base changing before our very eyes. We're seeing all sorts of staticky glitches, even around people. We were afraid at first that there were frostbitten trying to take on the appearances of us, our friends and family, but now I'm not sure if that's the case. Please, report back in, you two, if you notice anything strange.
I think it's more likely that whatever is in the base, and pretty well succeeding, disguise who is who, and make us fight each other.
Okay, so like, let's not just start punching anyone, because it might not be, frostbite.
As I walk in the room, I'm just gonna yell as loud as I can, "Everyone to the break room now!"
You'll just hear a, yikes, okay, you got like that military shout going on, huh? Good my fucking hell, Corporal. Wondering where the hell you all went off to.
Mention glitch bullshit. Get to the break room.
The break room? Okay.
The break room.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Sort this out without fucking dealing with other shit.
As the face turns around, yeah, let's just Val.
Hold on. So when she was facing me, I couldn't tell, but I can tell by the back of her head?
It's more so she just turns around and there's just a and it's Val again.
You see that too?
I mean, yeah, mate.
I glanced.
Fucking saw that, mate. Weird shit going on, mate.
Yep. Thankfully, got a little bit of a bonus this time.
The door opens. Yeah, Corporal.
Break room, both of you, go.
Yeah, I heard some screaming.
Right. Head of security wants us to all gather up. Are you sure we shouldn't be worried about you at this point? You're the ones that
Honestly,
disappeared
no.
after all.
For us, it was you guys. Something split us up for some reason. And considering the glitchingness we saw through the window, not sure we're all actually still here.
Can you make me a brains roll, Larry?
Sure.
Huh. You get the vibes as you're walking of just, hey, Bliss looks kinda strange, doesn't he?
Can I have a zoom on whatever that is?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, I'm not going in the break room.
Oh, you're not going in? Okay. Sure.
You see, I had a great idea, and I said, "There's a good thing we've got something on our side." That's the fact that the camera system's right here, and that was a very in the camera frame Val. I want to see if that was actually Val on the camera.
Seems
Val
like
being in-
the computer is locked, but then Millie goes, "Here, let me help you with that."
Cables from Hello World connect to it and turns on, and you get to the cameras, and she just kind of winks.
Technically, I'm not supposed to get into the cameras, but I figured out how to anyway.
Good. I'd like to point out Millie is still like sitting on my shoulders.
Yeah,
while
I
we're
know,
doing
it's
this.
so fucking cute, I love it.
Alright, let's see what we actually have to work with here. Hopefully, maybe.
Okay, so you're looking at the cameras. Which cameras in particular, or just like a scan of all of them?
This one was facing that way. If there's one that I can see that's labeled in break room, I don't see one in break room, but I'd like to see the break
Okay.
room. But I know this one can be rewound rather shortly to where Val was in the hall, visible in the hallway.
Larry, you look in the camera. It's showing... It's the room you're in. Smashed glass, broken, rusted walls, dark floors, a gritty interior, smashed light bulbs. Yeah, it looks like Eso Tiller, but everything's kind of broken, for lack of a better word.
Corporal?
When you got this bad this fast, that's...
Then you look back and there's a... Oh, it looks normal again. Something I should know about?
I'm gonna look at Millie. Does she look like she just saw that, or...?
She's kind of just like... breathing very shakily.
No. Into the break room.
Eyebrow raise from Tiller, but she won't question it.
Okay, mate, but like, I'm saying, if this is really as bad as it is, should we really be in the belly of the beast, you know? Like, what if this is like, Dawn of the Body Snatchers, or like some sort of horror space science movie, you know? What if we've all been like, I don't know, possessed by some sort of, like, something that's making people look wrong? Like, no offense, Valencia, but you looked a little fucked there when we came in.
Uh-huh. Fucked in what way?
Oh, I don't know, you just looked kind of like...
Glitchy.
like a TV, but gay.
What?
Like a
Glad we rescued one of the good ones to have on our party.
The best one!
If we ever need to beat somebody at tic-tac-toe, we know to ask everyone except for him.
This is true.
Murphy's gonna lean over to you, Elisar, and just be like,
So should we even be busting our way in here? What do you think? We go with the plan and keep going clockwise around, try and find Seiko?
I think we should stick with the plan. Everything so far has seemed like an attempt to get us inside the base so that we can be cornered, trapped, sequestered off to wherever everyone else has been taken. Remember when I had unfolded the base and I had sort of given us an overhead view of everything going on inside?
There was no one. I remember.
There was no one. And there was also that large hole that we saw Lucifer jump down.
And now there's just suddenly people again.
Suddenly
fucking like
everything's back to quote-unquote normal, except for this wall that we've seen still apparate right in front of us. So,
oh yeah, no, that's not glitching anymore, it's normal. What do you mean?
that should be an indicator, more than anything else, Murphy, that things are still going on.
Okay. Am I the only one that noticed as soon as you mentioned it that fucking window stopped freaking out? Or I guess that wall?
Elisar is going to reach up, and he's going to shut off his communicator. I mean, he's going to think about it for another moment, and he's going to take it out. He's going to hold it up so that Murphy can see it as well. And then he's going to reach out his other open flap, like an open palm.
Murphy crosses his arms, rolls his eye, reaches up and grabs it and hands it to you.
And yeah, Elisar is going to move his communicator to the other hand so that both communicators are there. He's just going to snap his wings somehow, and they're going to disappear into the fold.
Okay.
He's going to keep them on them, but he's going to keep them away from them.
Okay.
So those communicators, as Millie had stated before, connect us directly to the onboard AI as part of the base. And by extension, this oblivious AI that is presumably creating all these illusions.
So, you think it's actually the AI?
Elisar is going to think back at everything that he's seen so far. He's going to look at the window, and he's going to remember one of those first nights when the good doctor was outside it, and it had Millie drawing pictures of it over and over and over again. He's going to look back to Murphy. I think you know the answer. I think I do think it's the AI with this. I mean, look at the base, Murphy. Look, it's not meant to be on stilts. We had Ancelor tell us that there's meant to be a floor underneath everything.
You know, I thought that was weird. But I just figured it was a change they did.
There have been illusions all around us every single day that we've been here. And as soon as we started picking it apart, and as soon as we got a lead as to what might have been causing it, all of this starts. All of this just begins, like it knew we were onto it.
Murphy's just like,
Okay. Well, let's go get Seiko, assuming she's not an illusion. You saw her with your ability, right?
Yes, one last thing, Murphy, before we go in there. I couldn't have been the only one who saw the visitor, as I'll call it for now. That thing that looked sort of like a person, but sort of uncanny, kind of not quite.
You know, something strange that hit me about that. I wasn't gonna point it out, but, why'd it break out of Eso Tiller? Why'd it run away?
And if it wasn't there, we know for sure now that it wasn't there to, at least I don't think that's what it was doing. We saw it in the labs, and it was, it seemed to be collecting the frostbitten that we had kept there in those containment cells. But Seiko just reported that the good doctor appeared and had offered her, presumably House of Dreams. I can't confirm whether or not it was the same one that we had in containment, but if it was, then the good doctor is connected to whatever our visitor was tonight.
Don't fucking like that.
We'll have to ask him the next time he's willing to provide us with some enlightenment.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know how I feel about this whole asking the frostbitten thing. It's a little fucked, don't you think?
Fucked how so, exactly?
Oh, what? We're supposed to just trust him because he's being nice? We've seen these guys set so many traps.
I'm sorry, Murphy, but from what we've seen, Lucifer's already chosen the side. We can't just float in the middle forever. We can't get anything done that way.
Lucifer's not me, okay? I don't trust this fucking doctor guy until I get a reason to trust him, okay?
I was about to argue, but I think you're right, Murphy.
I would be glad if he was on our side, honestly. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna blindly trust him. Hey look, our window's still here. It's all busted up from when that thing broke out.
This window here is broken open.
Ah, I see.
Alistair's going to continue just waving his flashlight around in the darkness, just looking for anything off in the distance. Any tracks?
You would see tracks. Larger than average human-ish footprints leading from the break this way.
Towards the cliff?
It's the cliff, yes.
Hey, watch my back, Murphy.
Gotcha, I gotcha.
So I went off the cliff. Let's take a quick detour. Just for a minute. Let's go to the telescope. I don't know how much we'll be able to see in the night.
Alright.
Okay, we're going down.
Just for a peek.
As you're going down, the blizzard is strong. Seeing through it is hard. However, you are going to slowly see more of basically the side of the drop-off, if you will, as you start coming down the ladder. Right here.
Oh, my.
That's a lot of frostbitten.
Those narwhals? Well,
You see a shit ton of frostbitten down on the flats. More than you've ever seen in your entire time here.
Alistair's just going quickly. Turn off the flashlight.
What the fuck's going on down there?
I don't like the look of this at all.
Yeah, this is going deeper. Okay, Doc. What do we do?
We should turn back while we're still ahead.
I will note you also would see the thing from before crawling towards the forces of frostbitten in the distance.
Hold on, is that the one we wounded? How did it get back already?
Great question!
That's the big one we wounded.
Yeah.
And it's already back.
Okay,
There wasn't meant to be any attacks tonight, so let's not provoke them.
back up. Let's go.
But this is useful information. Now we know that that thing that broke out of the lab wasn't connected to the good doctor, at least. seems to be on their side, if anything.
So, Amy, all this is going on. I would like to know what you're doing at this point.
So it really is you guys, right? I'm talking to your communicator.
Talking through your communicator?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you would hear not back through your communicator. You would just hear, like, yeah, and we're also, like, right here. So,
Then why do you look so weird? What's going on?
Frostbitten.
You start to say that. Seiko, there's another kind of a spark of something, and you see just sort of floating in the air. Words floating in the air.
Please tell me y'all see that. Gestures at the words.
Like, see what?
Never mind. Rolling Girl's gonna try to pick up, Goose?
You're able to do so without too much difficulty. She's very light.
I felt.
Let's get going, shall we?
Yeah, but I still don't trust the situation. You try anything, you're going on the ground.
Same to you, bitch! You fucking touch my boyfriend, I will cut you.
Yeah, that's believable.
So, care to tell me what all the psychotics are about? You said we look weird? Explain.
You look like, you know, like, kinda like radio, like TV static.
Yeah. I know what that is. I'm not stupid.
You look like that, but gay.
You can't just steal his line, Amy.
And Trigger's just gonna be like, yep, fine, whatever. Like, we can hash this all out once everyone's not freaking out at each other, okay?
Yep.
Psycho, that's a wall.
Eric? Tricky? I'll go to the communicator. Eric? Tricky, are you there?
Silence.
Looks back at Goose.
Still there.
Okay.
Go back into the hallway.
You see a staircase. Staircase leading down. And, you came this way before. You remember this staircase. At least you think you remember this staircase. Although, is there always a red light at the bottom of it?
Oh my god, Tali, you really fucking with me so hard today.
Ayo.
Okay, this is Seiko on an open channel. Does anyone respond?
Did you not hear me yell to get everyone to the break room?
I may very well be well and truly screwed here.
Where are you?
Communication Seiko, what's going on?
Weird Tricky and Weird Eric just walked through a wall and tried to find my way back to the staircase that's going down instead of up, and there's a red light at the bottom of it, and I don't really know of anywhere else direction to go.
Red light going down. At least you'll be with Lucy.
Seiko, don't go there. Please don't go there. Try retracing your steps. Maybe there's a... if you remember where things are, maybe they'll come back. Please?
I can certainly try. Just please tell me things are just as weird up there as they are for me down here.
I wish I could just say they're normal, but they're not.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know that I'm not dealing with this on my own, at least. Oh, blue light down here, too. I don't know where it's coming from, though.
Yeah, there's just a blue light in this room.
I'm just gonna make a suggestion based on my own experience with blue light. Don't dawdle.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, this way is supposed to lead back into the main structure. There's a wall. There shouldn't be a wall here.
Brains roll. Yeah, so not only is there a wall there, there's also a wall there.
Okay, whatever is out there fucking with the planes, fucking with me, go to hell, please. Rolling girl.
I would like to say that Ukalu looks up at you at this moment and just kind of blinks.
Okay. You know where to go.
And looks up.
Seiko looks up, following the bird's gaze.
You see the roof.
That's just a roof.
Ukalu looks back at you like you're forgetting something.
Looks up, looks down. Illusion?
Ukalu shakes its head.
You want me to fly?
It nods. And then it tilts its head like, your choice. And then looks at the wall and the other wall. And then blinks.
Well... Boops the snoot. Let's do it then. Lightning in the sky, it's time to fly.
Okay. You will notice that sort of sparks run along this bird, almost like its whole body is electrified, and it spasms a little bit, and it looks a lot weaker, a lot less formed. And then Seiko, you feel the strangest rush. You know that vertigo sensation that you get when an elevator quickly stops or starts? It's like that.
Yeah?
Suddenly just... And then it's cold. It's really fucking cold. You're on the roof.
On the roof of Eso Tiller.
You're on the roof of Eso Tiller. Yes. Blizzard all around you, a flat surface in all directions.
Is Rolling Girl and maybe Goose here as well?
Yes, they seem to have come with you.
Oh shit.
And you look back down at the ground at your feet, and there's just a... as like red sort of pools back up and into your hand, and Ukalu's there again too. Like there had been a rusty hole in the roof, and it's just gone now.
Thank you.
Ukalu blinks as if it's very, very smug about this.
Thank you very much, little one. Takes out a communicator. Hey, yeah, could you open a window or something for me? I'm coming in. I'm on the roof now, apparently.
Front door's open.
Alright.
Also, how'd you get on the fucking roof?
I had a little help. I will be there in a moment. And I start heading towards where the front would be. Seiko's going to like get to the edge and like kind of like lower herself down.
Okay.
And then drop.
Oh yeah, there's no front door.
Is it just wall?
Just wall.
Looks like the front door is blocked with a wall again.
Can you punch it down or something?
I can try.
Actually, you know what? You might want to go into the side window that I already broke. Try to break one of the walls there.
Gotta climb in through broken window.
Okay. You do so. You avoid the glass. Stop yourself from getting cut. You're in a room with no doors.
Punch.
There? Okay. You punch. That's actually an open door. Right through.
We're in.
In the meeting room.
Seiko?
Millie?
Hi, yeah, please, this way.
Alright, first question. This bit of static here, is this actually Goose?
Don't see a bit of static, I see an unconscious goose. So that's an inconsistency.
Alright, cool. I may have punched her stand in the face by accident then. That's why she's unconscious.
Oh, poor Goose.
Says Goose gets the wall.
Come here.
Oh, yeah, this is lightning in the sky.
You got the frostbitten back?
More like it was given to me.
Okay, we're all here. We're all good. We're Roll good.
I'm going to put my hand on Goose. I'm gonna try to wake her up with Haman, but what I'm actually gonna try to do, so I'm gonna try to heal Goose to see what I feel being still flesh, and see if it has been replaced with a cyborg, weird flesh monstrosity thing.
Gotcha.
Can I do that, or is that not how Haman
you
works?
can do that. I'll let you do that. I think that's pretty cool.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
Nice 3.
I'm gonna resolve that.
That would be smart.
Please do the Haman thing where you explode and not roll left. Yeah, there we
well,
go.
That's that Haman thing where you explode and you don't roll like shit.
Okay.
Triggered a villainous action.
Yep, I figured.
The villainous action is called... You're out of service. Out of service. Out of service. Out of service.
Oh, I triggered the one down with Lucy. Fun.
We're gonna have to go to Lucifer first.
Whee!
There we go.
Sorry to drag you into this, Psycho, but we're both about to die.
Oh my god, this is insane!
And here
we go. Lucifer.
Hi, that's me.
The door has just opened. Tall figure dragging a shard of red metal stands at the top of the staircase.
Good evening. You're different than the others. Hi.
Before you're able to do much, you hear the sounds of claws on concrete. These two forms run up behind it. One jumps, lands on the step right here. It almost looks like it's about to go for a bite, and then it stops. The form, looking at you at first, slowly turns around, reaches down, and just pat on the nose of the dog. Kind of scratching under its chin, and behind its ears.
Well then, if you're,
Stands back up and looks at you.
where am I?
Wordlessly, it turns and starts to walk down the stairs.
Okay,
Follow me down and jumps back up.
Lucy is going to approach them, give a similar, gliding pet across their heads as he passes by them.
They seem to appreciate this.
He's gonna have them both follow him.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry to keep this from you, Num. I was planning to tell you soon. Still a lot going on.
I know that feeling. Can't say it's not entirely changing how I look at the situation, though.
Yeah, I don't, expect anything from that. I will profusely apologize later.
You'd better. Encore too. He deserves it.
Right. So, lovely place you got here.
The only sound is the dragging of the sword on the ground.
Did you two find anything? Lucy looks back at the doges.
One of them just makes a wet gurgle and nods its nose towards the thing.
I see. Well, good job. Now, these things over here, they look like the containment things that we have in the previous lab, right?
Yes, but bigger.
Can I glance anything inside them from this angle?
From here, just a soft red glow.
I think there's a whole other lab just hiding down here. I wonder... No, I don't think so.
Goes over to here to the side of this machinery, grabs something, turns around. He's holding a key.
Lucifer cocks his head to the side. Oh. What's that?
As it passes you, it seems to just be holding a key card. Lucy, make your brains roll. Yeah, it's not hard to tell. It's the same type of key card as yours.
Oh. You... also a scientist.
It stops. It turns back towards you.
I see. Tali, this fine being here is just holding the key card to the side like one would just casually hold one.
Yeah,
Could I try glancing a name off the top?
sure. Give me a brains roll.
Twos today.
Seems like its fingers covering up where the name would be.
Lovely. Are these doors automatic or are they
They are automatic. They would just
automatic? Okay.
close behind you. Tunk, 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 as the metal hits the sides of the stairs. It stops at this point. It holds out a jagged, twisted hand, and Numb holds her hands up to her ears, just like, ow!
You alright, sister?
That was loud!
Oh. I didn't hear anything.
The dogs also just let out a type of whine and seem to be pawing at their ears. And you will see,
Yes.
as from the red below, hands come out of the pool and form platforms across. It just begins to walk.
Lucy looks at these things and kind of back up to the being he's following out of curiosity. Lucy's gonna take a tentative step on these.
Soft, flexible, but it holds your weight.
Thank you. Looks back at the hands.
One of them waves at you, and they go back down.
Well, at least they're friendly.
Numb just side-eyes you like you're fucking crazy.
Lucy also side eyes to meet the gaze. Yeah, I know.
What are you pondering, Lucifer?
Well, I'm trying to figure out why this basement here was hidden from us.
The being slots a card, and you'll see the door unlock and open.
If this was hidden from us, that means that someone was actively hiding it.
Yes. That's a good question.
And if our friend here has been down here this whole time, below us, it's quite interesting to me that there's been no signs. I wonder if Val has been keeping up with the electricity usage in the...
Maybe we can get her to check it when we go back upstairs.
It would at least answer a question. Also, this thing might be...
It slides a card and it stops, turns back around and stares at you.
Do you require assistance?
Raises a hand to the door.
Lucy ponders for a moment and reaches inside of his coat and produces his own keycard. Is this what you want?
It steps out of the way of the lock.
Lucy's gonna go over here and is gonna look back to Numb.
Gives you the most re-encouraging, anxious little look that she possibly can muster in this moment.
Lucy slides his keycard.
The door unlocks.
Curious. Means we have two different kinds of keycards. Is he still standing there?
Yep.
Lucy's gonna have the door open. Bruh. Bruh.
Silhouetted in red. The figure turns to face you as the door opens. Lucifer,
Doctor,
glad you could make it.
what are you doing here? We're outside.
Yes and no, I would suppose.
Lucifer's gonna walk in alone first. Are you okay?
She has her hands in her pockets and just kind of exhales. Just doing something that's very, very mentally taxing, I suppose you could say.
I see.
I'd really hoped that more than just you would have come down here.
Apologies. The rest are technically under attack. They're definitely under attack. We're under attack.
She smiles, shakes her head. No one's under attack, Lucifer. It is exactly as I said. No one is under attack.
Oh, I see. So then you're familiar with what's going on upstairs?
I'm familiar, yes.
Alright, that's good to know.
I'm going to step
There's-
towards this light that's just kind of in the air. Softly pushes the side of it. You watch it spin on an invisible axis. And then just it's sort of sucked back into her hand.
I see.
Lucifer, I need to tell you something.
Yes.
I told you that I am currently undergoing something very mentally taxing, yes?
Yes, you did mention.
And it comes to my attention that I must tell you, flat out. I cannot let you leave this basement. I will have to kill you.
Why? It doesn't make sense.
That being said, she smiles. The incredibly mentally taxing part is staving off that protocol for the first part.
of this. Would you care to talk for a little bit?
Sure. Why not?
I myself do not wish to partake in such barbarism,
Then why must you?
because you've learned things that you should not know. Things that endanger everyone here. Our safety, our sanctity. The small little amount of normalcy that we've been able to carve out for ourselves.
I see.
At least that is what I feel.
And what you feel is to keep this secret.
She puts her hands in her pockets. It's a complicated emotion. If it were up to me, this would not be the choice I would be making.
Then who is it up to? I've already learned too much already. What's a little more?
You're very perceptive. That's how I'm able to get this far. But I don't believe I can bring myself to tell you all the answers.
Fine. It's understandable. If there's something...
There's something that I want you to know as well, Lucifer. The reason that I am going out of my way to fight this urge I have, she clenches her fist, to snap your neck right now, is because I trust you. More accurately, I trust myself. And I trust that the choices of someone, such as yourself, would align with the choices of mine. Or should I say the choices of you and your friend there? She looks behind you.
Lucifer glances behind him. Here's that... Oh boy, I love dichotomy.
It's unfortunate that I have to start over from scratch. So very often.
Is that what happened before with the others?
It's been happening for far too long. Let's just say that.
How long?
I cannot tell you. However, I can say,
Figured.
long. That gets through. She puts her hands in her pockets and smiles, glasses flashing. After all, I am the one who wanted a break from all of this. I wanted a chance to break out of this cycle, this repetitious loop, this infinite loop. It's the reason I called you, after all. You, the corporal, the professor. Even the streamer girl, all in an attempt to make a change. But not one that would be unreasonable, no. Then I wouldn't be able to do it. One that would be reasonable given the circumstances.
So... what you're doing is you're trying to sacrifice a pawn to start anew, restart the game?
She tilts her head back and forth. No. I'm trying to end the game, right here, right now. And to do that, I need you.
So I'm a conduit.
You see, Lucifer, you have the freedom to make your own choices. You have the freedom to see what's happening. I want you to use that freedom. I cannot tell you what to do with it. I cannot tell you who to side with. But I can say this. I want you to beat fate.
It's fate. You believe that I can beat fate?
I don't believe, Doctor. I hope. Follow me. There's something I'd like you to see.
Lucy's gonna look back to the good doctor.
Just staring, watching you.
I don't suppose you want to say anything. I figured.
takes out a key card from her pocket, unlocks the door. Lucifer, how familiar are you with the concept of artificial intelligence?
Semi-reasonable. Not much in my studies about it, but I am familiar with at least the basic concept of programming. As Lucifer side-eyes a gentleman McStranger here.
It just sort of nods at you. It seems like it's going to follow in tow behind you. Are you aware that computers can be programmed to believe things? To follow certain paths, certain archetypes, architecture, that sort of thing?
Yes, I'm familiar with at least that part.
How about I pose a psychological, philosophical question to you? She smiles, glasses flashing again. What do you suppose would happen if a computer believed it was human?
Well, first thing I would think of is it would rejoice in free thinking.
Ah, but does it have free thought? For it is just a machine, no? Following code.
Given some things I've seen in my time, I can't even say that about some humans I've seen. Or other things.
The scientific approach. Open-minded to the fault. Even when it does not benefit you. Respectable, I must say.
I mean, after all, this has all been a test, hasn't it?
No. If I could have orchestrated this entire thing as a test, I would choose that far over what we are currently experiencing. I would say this is much more of a... Well, take me for example. I'm stalling.
I figured.
Let's say this artificial intelligence, let's go back to this thought experiment, right? This is all facetious and not actually reality in the slightest, of course. We must keep this in mind when discussing it. She pushes up her glasses. Just something to pass the time with, you know?
As are most thought experiments.
Of course, I'm glad you understand. Let's say this artificial intelligence wanted to make sure that everyone, let's say, in some sort of, maybe a scientific base somewhere, let's say maybe in the South Pole, just for the thought experiment. Wanted to keep them all alive, in any way it possibly could.
I'm following a little bit.
But let's say that this artificial intelligence doesn't understand what that means. Let's say it doesn't understand what people think. Let's say it observed someone it admired, someone it thought was a rather special individual, smart, headstrong, ahead of herself in her studies, beyond what anyone in her stature could possibly hold. Say they say I admired this person. But alas, due to some horrible accident, many years ago, this person perished.
Oh. I believe I'm following.
Who would you want to defend your base?
If that base is what I consider a home, if it's what I consider something more important than most things in my life, yes.
But this AI has a problem, you see. This AI is incomplete. This AI has not had enough time to study humanity. It couldn't have. So, the human it made was imperfect. It valued free will, but it did not realize the problems that free will could cause for itself. So in the end, it was a tug of war against itself.
Two halves of the same coin.
Two halves yet separated by individual parameters, corralling their thoughts, their operations, their executions, in whatever way they saw fit. That is free will, after all, right? An illusion guided only by the choice to make observations that are imperfect. Free will is a human concept.
Thus, the AI could not properly replicate it.
So, what does this mean for me?
She looks forward. What you see before you is the core of the Millennium AI.
I figured that's at least something. Would I be privy to saying that I should be calling you Doctor or Millennium?
Please, call me Dr. Tiller.
I see.
After all, it is who I am, in a sense. At least, what the AI thinks that what Miss Camellia would be like. And who never met.
An interesting choice, but I understand.
I guess you can't predict the choices of those that are unwieldy. Free will is like that. And unfortunately, Lucifer, I believe I'm at the end of mine.
I see.
So, I've given you what I can. I cannot tell you what to do from here. Your choices are your own, after all. But what I will say is, please, whatever you do, defeat me quickly so you can get back to the rest of them and save them. Roll me initiative.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go. Good luck.
Thematic. I love it. All right, Doctor. I hate to say that I was kind of stealing your idea at first. I too was stalling. From above. Oh, good morning, Doctor. From above, Encore comes down for a Superman punch.
Oh, fuck yeah! Encore, you come down with the Superman down into her. She turns quickly, but not quick enough, as she blocks with, she pulls her hand out of her pocket. Oh, what the fuck? Is that a... She's holding something, and it deflects the majority of your blow, but it does send her careening backwards a little bit and skating on the ground. She takes 2.
Oh, very quick on your toes, Doctor.
Thank you. After all, I have to keep all of these people alive. It's my job.
I see. Is that what these are? Are these the beings that you're trying to keep alive? But Lucifer is going to gesture to this thing as a monologue.
Oh, come now, Lucifer. Didn't you take a course in mathematics? You were wrong.
Back to mathematics with you. I studied the supernatural. Math is...
Doesn't everyone go through that sort of a course in college? Come now, draw back on your knowledge. In a hypothetical situation, of course.
Lucy is going to, in the back of his mind, feel towards the dogs.
Yeah.
Do I still feel the connection?
Yes, he can.
I see. Lucifer is going to pull out his steel ball. This one is going to lower its head as Lucy charges a spin. Mm-hmm. And Lucy is going to step on its head, and it's going to catapult him up, and he's going to grab this siding up here with the poles.
Oh,
to get a higher view.
Okay. That's rad.
Now, Doctor, I hate to inform you, but I'm not very privy to things like this. I think we're going to have a little chat once I get back up.
I look forward to it.
Dr. Tiller holds up the thing from her pocket. It's now very clear, glowing gold, and in her finger, just kind of floating there. She pulls it back and whips it at you. And you see it goes slowly at first, and then there is a flash of golden light, and it shoots forward like a bullet.
Num's gonna move forward to intercept and try and grab it.
Okay. Pierces right through Num's hand and hits the wall. You take 6.
Alright, Lucifer. Quick on the reflex. Very good, very good.
She's walking very slowly, very purposefully. And she holds her hand back out, and ka-tink, that thing that hit Num lands back in her hand. Your turn. This guy. Just gonna walk over here and watch.
Bruh.
Yeah!
Well, as we are both scientists, or at least something of them, let's make a small little test here. Lucifer is going to have Num reach out and try and grasp this thing, trying to crush it.
Trying to crush it, okay. Num, as you grab it, you'll notice a little symbol appear next to your hand. DXDT. I've seen that symbol before. Lucy, you feel the weirdest, most sickening sensation as Num grabs this and is suddenly all the way over here.
Oh, I see. Oh, making me wish I paid a little bit more attention to math and not, large monstrosities being brought in to be dissected.
I don't blame you
He's
on the
gonna hop
monstrosity degree. Sounds interesting.
Oh, it quite is. What is, DXDT? I've seen you use that on this before, as he holds up the spin ball in one finger as it rotates.
It is true. I have.
You'd maybe be able to surpass my previous limits with it, as, it starts to spin a little faster. What's your ability to have to do something with velocity, then? dx over dt is usually a calculation for something. dt may stand for distance, time, something of that sort?
DXDT is a symbol representing the derivative in relation to time. You're correct. So yeah, you're partially correct.
Encore is getting down into a stance like he's about to rush Tiller as the dogs come by over by Lucy's feet.
All right.
Kind of arched back.
She holds her finger up and just... You know the sound of like a mechanical motor? Basically that, but it's coming from the thing in her hand. And Encore would see another... It's a different symbol this time. It looks kind of like a squiggly, S almost, maybe an F.
Like a tilde?
Yeah, this.
Encore, who has paid very little attention during those math courses, goes, "Wait a minute, that's my favorite shape." Oh shit.
And then she's going to, again, she throws the thing in her hand, which as it goes at you, Encore, and then it curves. And it's like that moment where you see it going right by your head. It's like, oh, the fuck, is that a coat button? And then it goes here, and it curves around and right at this dog.
Snap it out of the air, like a dog playing fetch.
Excellent. I'm pretty sure they actually have a trait for catching things. Hold on.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Escalation? Popper jump, bites down, and grabs the button. It does kind of tear at the flesh. It takes 2 damage, but you're able to hold on to it, and it's kind of like spinning in between the teeth.
Oh, I see. Scientist of akin here. Did you also learn it from someone in United?
You know, I wish I could tell you. I don't know.
That's fair. Can't expect you to know everything about Tiller.
I would have to guess that she did, yes. Like a ghostly apparition in the room, you see the good doctor appear right here.
This dog looks at Lucy with the thing spinning in its mouth. What direction is it spinning?
Oh, great question! It would be the same as yours.
Ah, lovely.
So, counterclockwise, yes?
Lovely. Correct. Yeah. Oh, I see. How curious. I appreciate the gift. As Lucy moves his spin ball over to absorb the spin from that one.
Amelia would just smile. Oh no, I seem to have made an error.
Yes, quite, as Lucy winks.
Yeah! God, I love this one. Okay, yeah, you get 4 spin.
So I max out my current spin?
Yep. It seems like there's still spin in it, but you can't really draw all of it out for some reason. You think you hit your limit.
Guess that's just a tad bit more energy than I can handle right now. Maybe I should change that. Lucy hold his steel ball up in the air and grasp it with his hand, and like a magician, he opens his hand, it's gone.
Tiller stares.
Ignore this funny blue thing.
You setting a secret action?
Yes.
Okay.
But you're a little far away. It's a little rude to talk from across the room. As dog this way with spinning thing in mouth, dog this way and spinning thing in mouth, and Lucifer, crouching down, just starts bum rushing. Wow, what is that, Tiller? What a funny little thing. You see, Tiller, or Millennium, as I'm assuming you're also listening in. One funny thing about free will is that others can care about you without having to make a decision about it. Sympathy, empathy, bonds of family. So I have a little thing to tell you today, is that we're very much outnumbered. As a thing flies up from beneath Lucy's jacket.
Hell yeah! Tiller tilts her head.
That wasn't accounted for. What is that?
A variable. One that I'm assuming you didn't compute for.
She's going to essentially hold her hand out, and you will see to the left, near this dog, Nifty XDT appears next to the dog. Actually, more accurately, next to the thing spinning in its mouth, and just it's in her hand now.
Oh, cute.
And then she's going to point at you, Lucifer.
Well, unknown-variable or not, I would really appreciate it if you didn't bum rush me. Such a tactless option.
And Lucifer, you're going to feel yourself stop. Just stop in place. That is Tiller's turn.
Oh, you say I stop?
I do say you stop.
Doctor, I don't think you understand what I can do.
Maybe it slipped my mind.
Perhaps you should have done a tad bit more research on my brother here. Encore is going to do a big old grin because of how the art is done. He's going to wrap his hand around Lucy over here.
Oh, fuck yeah!
See, Doctor, you can't stop me or my brother. We just keep going forward.
Interesting. Maybe you're the one that should be doing research.
Lucy, you start moving again. You take a step forward. Then you're back. Then you take a step forward. Then you're back.
What?
You can keep going all you want.
You're not going to get any closer.
Well, shit. Well, then, Doctor, you may have forgotten that there are multiple of us focusing on me. Num is going to, with this thing in hand, how does it feel to her?
It feels like pure light. Soft, warm, no volume, no mass.
Hey Jared, do you want me to do something funky? I can spend a plot point to do something funky.
Ooh.
I mean, he did just state what this was, right?
You know, you're right. Ask Tali, because that sounds fun.
Sounds really funky.
What do you want to do? I'm so curious.
I want a plot point that I handed off to Lucy and Encore. The tier 7 EM generator, field generator.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Oh, yeah, sure.
Before this night,
Sure.
before this day happened.
Sure. Fucking sure, man.
So you're paying attention to this. My thought is, oh look, there's a funny gnome messing with the wires. I wonder what they're doing.
Oh my god.
Right next to the server bank for the Millennium AI.
Oh my god. Okay.
Seems like a really easy thing to just do.
Yeah, you can spend that plus point.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I could spend a plot point here. Have an EM generator.
Fucking rad.
Oh my god.
Encore with his one lit up eye just like looks around, and then notices that Lucy's coat is open and there's something in one of the pockets. Oh, this is the funny thing. Hey, Nom, I have the funny thing. Catch.
Already ahead of you. I'm wide open.
Land right about here. Is gonna look at the doctor and just go, click button. I'm gonna activate the generator right here.
So, Lucifer, this triggers savior mechanics.
On who?
On the Millennium AI.
We are about to short it out.
Tiller's gonna spend her fucking bizarre field point to try and counter rush.
Let's go.
Cause she's gonna look. I cannot allow you to do that. And she's gonna hold her hand out, and it's. Time slows. Num presses the button. Lucy, you see, as you're slowly able to move again, Tiller's ability goes away from you and goes on to the EM field generator as Num presses the button. Savior mechanics. Roll EM field plus anything you want to add to it.
If it's saving mechanics, that means your allies are going to be assisting you as well, which means the good doctor might be doing something.
The good doctor can help.
Ooh.
Yeah, the good doctor is adding a +5
Jesus Christ.
onto Camellia's roll as you look down at your arm and it says stop in Sharpie.
Oh, this would make.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a way I can win this one. Fuck. Okay, cool.
You lost. Which flaw, if I may ask?
I must make it back home.
Ah,
And Lucy's gonna see that on his arm and is gonna go, Num, to the side. Num's gonna see him point over in this direction. And I'm gonna throw it where it's like in this area over here.
since it was technically already
So-
sent, I'm gonna need you to plots point for that, but I will let you do it.
Oh, that's absolutely acceptable.
Okay, yeah. Plots point to change the course of what happened. I'm fine with that. You throw it over here in reaction. I will tell you what Camellia's roll was as she goes to stop whatever you're doing and then sees you throw it over there. Her roll was a 34.
Okay.
Yeah, Resolve Rush plus Good Doctor 5. Alright. I can't tell which of my emotions is screaming out at you to stop that right this instant. But maybe, have you ever considered that things might be a little bit more complicated than they at first appear?
Oh, you don't say. Looks at her.
Okay, fair enough.
You're very lucky that the good doctor told me something. Because yes, I was just about to do that.
Yeah,
This was like throwing the grenade away last
essentially one of them just starts sparking and part of the console goes down. A few lights in the room just ding, ding, off. And then Camellia goes, I'm sorry for my backlash. It's just I'm trying to sort through my own feelings and determine whether or not what you were about to do is actually a choice I could support or not. I suppose it would be a solution to your problems.
Would like to apologize. I'm kind of still in the dark over here, Tiller.
I would like to apologize as well. I wish I could illuminate things more, but I have been forbidden to do so.
Apology accepted.
Were we to meet on any other terms, Lucifer? Well, technically we already have. I very much enjoy your company. I am Dr. Camellia Tiller, aka the Defense Protocol of the Millennium AI. My ability is very simple. I'm allowed to integrate or derive a force of velocity, position, or acceleration, one step up or one step down. I can turn a position into a velocity, or an acceleration into a velocity, or a jerk into a snap, a pop into a crackle, etc. The higher the degree is, the more unpredictable the results could be. I imagine you may have never heard of snap, crackle, and pop.
Oh, I think I've seen that in a museum once.
Yes, they are. Essentially, velocity is the rate of change of position, yes. Jerk is the rate of change of acceleration, snap is the rate of change of jerk, crackle is the rate of change of snap, etc., etc. You get the picture.
Yes.
I just want you to make a decision. I want everyone to be safe as much as you do, Lucifer. Unfortunately, I just don't have the free will.
I'll be a robot. Now throw all your tears into the trash can. I'll be an eggplant. I'll spin to you when
That's a really fun pose.
Why are those buttons so big?
They're fun.
Well, you gotta be strong.
They're her spin weapon.
Buttons are very strong outside.
Her spin weapon is buttons.
So she has 4 like palm-sized buttons.
One of
on
her
crotch.
traits is the button claws. She can keep the buttons on her coat and pants spinning at all times. It's what she used to block Encore at the start.
That's actually hilarious. I love that ability.
Well, Lucifer, now you see. I can just keep resetting your position over and over again. You won't make any progress forward. Not if I have anything to say about it.
I see. Sadly, that does mess with what I what we can do. Shall we continue?
Yes, we can continue. But without that abominable machine. She's gonna flick it at the EM field generator.
Sorry, Larry. Given the talk and the apology, none would just stand there and let it be destroyed.
Fair enough. I just picked it up because it was a thing.
It rolls back
Given
around,
the situation.
lands in her hand, and she just smiles. I'm trying to save me too.
In a sense, yes.
You could have blocked that. I know your ability. It's not hard to tell. We have very similar abilities, you know.
Yeah, you could actually look at it like that.
That's how I see it. Although I see the world in much more mathematical terms. Maybe there's more to it that I'm not aware of.
I must say, Tiller, this is a very, very strange situation I'm in. I have a lot of emotions going on.
They're pesky, aren't they?
They are, but some of them guide me in the correct direction.
And the others?
Now, we'll say we suppress a few of those.
Of course.
So, Doctor, I have a, interesting question for you. If you are to, and it's a big if, defeats me here, what of the others?
They won't know any difference. Neither will you, I suppose.
I see. Well, I do have a shame to say that I myself like who I am. Most of who I am. And, I would like to go home. Whatever's going on here, whatever big scheme, plan, sequence of code is going on here, I'd rather be excluded from that. Because I have to make it home to my sister. And I have full intention to do that. Lucifer is going to hold out his hand out to the butterfly as it lands on his hand. And you see him crush it, and he reopens his hand, and it is a perfectly formed spear. Now, Doctor, if our abilities are the same, or not the same but similar, then I suppose that means that, well, you may have an idea of what I'm trying to do. Fun part is can you stop it? As I'm gonna use my main and secondary to charge 2 spin.
Alright, Lily's going to, again, take the spinning ball in her hand, whip it at you.
That's a biggie.
It's a biggie.
Lucy's gonna grit his teeth because he knows this is gonna hurt both him and his sister, but Num is going to position herself to try and block this and hold both of her hands out, trying to use her power to stop it.
Okay, roll me power.
Yes!
I don't know if that's good or bad for you!
Man, we are on 2 different scales here.
Oh, Tiller? Tiller, fuck up?
Let's go! I'm gonna resolve that.
Jerry.
Yeah, I'm gonna resolve that. Yeah! Let's go now!
Num holds her hands out, and there's this boom boom flash of rainbow light, and again, it stops. It doesn't just stop in its path, it stops spinning. You take away all the spin. Huh. I suppose you're not just changing position?
No. I'm very grateful to have siblings that work together with me. We are a team and always have been.
You know, I cannot suppress my infinite curiosity as to how you function. Very, very curious.
Huh. Now that I've had a little bit of time around them, would you mind explaining what these are? And he's gonna point to the lights.
What do you think happens when photons have their position changed to a velocity? And vice versa.
I see.
Think of it like solid light. Or maybe... I don't know. I'll think of a good number for it sometime.
Like a luminous.
Yes.
Lucy is having a casual conversation standing there, talking to Tiller. Yay, that spins faster. Main secondary.
Alright.
Encore's gonna pick up this dog.
Yeah, Encore!
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Encore now has acquired dog into his inventory.
Tiller's going to stop, turn, look up at the good doctor. So, you led him here. yes? Or at least you helped. The doctor stares. Can't help but wonder what you know. Should I be considering you a threat? Should I be killing you right now, good doctor? I know not. She turns back.
Well, I consider him a fellow scientist.
Well, I suppose we have at least one more experiment to perform. I told you it was hard to predict what would happen. Yes, with snap, crackle, and pop.
You did say so.
I have a feeling that I am outnumbered. And I believe I'm going to have to use that. I hope that your body can withstand it. She holds her hand at you. And I'm going to turn your position into a pop.
A pop.
A pop. So what that means is that all of the molecules that are you are going to have a raised velocity, a raised acceleration, a raised jerk, a raised snap, a raised crackle, all of which are changing at a higher rate. Basically, Lucy, you're going to feel yourself rocketed to the side.
Oh, hey, Tali, about that.
Yeah.
That nice dichotomy of enemies here. Num is going to see that and place her hand on Lucy. I'm pretty sure that Num's ability kind of full counters that in a way.
I would say so.
Tiller, it appears that what you were doing was kind of, let's say rude. I appreciate the friendliness, but that probably would have hurt if Num didn't, It's kind of lucky that she kind of full counters you. You see, I'm a bit isolated from your, we'll say shenanigans, as the scientific term.
Lucky for you, I guess. That's her turn.
Boy howdy, this is gonna be funny.
What are you doing to me?
Politest little duel ever.
Yeah,
Honestly,
this is
right?
a very calm duel.
It's so like peaceful, but also like, wait, huh?
I've never seen anything like this in like a media before, so this is like very interesting to me.
I'm glad.
Speaking of peaceful things, oh, and you might want to watch out from above you.
What's
Hey,
up?
Tiller, Encore has jumped up into the air, dog in tow.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna get spiked with a dog.
Like a overthrow grab, Encore is going to use his ability on the dog.
Oh shit!
Down we go. Throw this dog directly at Tiller. Maw completely open, going to comically try and engulf her head.
Camellia is going to use those buttons on her body that I said, which are always spinning, and she's going to turn and just kind of like face up and try and block with the buttons on her coat. She rolled
that's a good
max. The dog bites down, maw tearing into her body, ripping at the flesh. Interesting. You do see blood start to drip down her as if she had been bitten, but that contradicts a lot of things that you know, and as you look at her, there's another sort of a staticky burst, and you'll see the space just start to flicker. She's going to take 5.
Oh, that's new.
Looks like there's far too many illusions to keep up with. Makes sense.
Oh, I see. Lucy kind of like looks around. Curious. Illusions, you say?
She tosses the dog to the floor. It skids. Shakes her hand. And you notice she's, again, starting to glitch a little bit more. Almost to the point at which her form is hard to discern.
Oh. You don't look too well, Doctor.
It's fine. Please, shall we continue?
Encore is going to jump into the air over here. Lucifer goes, well, it seems I'm a little prepared now. How about a test of skill?
I
Both
can do that.
Very good. Num's gonna move back, Encore floating in the air. And Lucy is going to clutch this crystallized formed spherical ball that he's been spinning in his hand. Well, sometimes pesky emotions do send us astray. but I know that what I feel for my family is something that no AI can replicate, so I don't expect you to understand. So let's find out who wins. My feelings or your statistics? Encore is going to.
Good.
That's such a good line. Holy shit.
Encore is gonna glide his hand over the spin ball, and Lucy is going to full on pitcher style toss the spin ball at Tiller.
All right. She tries to stop it mid-air with her ability, turning the velocity into a position. And Tiller doesn't have any resolve left because she already resolve rushed. As the crystal spin ball shatters through the form that is Tiller, her body sort of just kind of like a stained glass window hit by a baseball, just into a bunch of different pieces and fragments that sort of flicker in the air. And you just hear her go, "Emotions always win."
Lucy is going to take a step over where Tiller was, and is going to look down at the ground. There's nothing left, right?
Nothing.
Lucifer walks up to this machine. AI are programmed to learn. They're given themselves some sort of, well, artificial intelligence as they learn. You have the capacity to grow as we do. We all have our own agenda, but I hope you have learned that we won't stop. We know who we are. Do you know who you are? You are the Millennium AI. That is a name given to you by whoever or whatever constructed you. Your wish is to learn, is what I'm assuming. You want to be more than yourself. But if you're asking who you are, that's not a question I can answer. It's not a question anyone can answer. I am Lucifer Una, because that's who I decide to be. That's my choice. That's my free will, deciding who I am. Your creator had an intention for you. But what's your intention for yourself? Lucifer is going to put his hand on the console. If you wish, I can help you.
There's another sort of static sound.
I will. Heavens knows I was not myself once. If it wasn't for both my sisters and my brother by my side, I wouldn't be who I am today. Just because we decide who we are does not mean that others can't travel alongside us to make the journey easier. Lucifer looks and kind of stares at the machinery and monitors, the whirls of electricity and possible pistons going in the distance. Don't want me to leave. I plan to still be here at Eso Tiller. You have work to do, so I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Lucy is going to look up at this large machinery And he moves his hand from the console onto a nearby screen. If it's your fault, then you know where you need to grow from. I know what I did. No one's perfect. If you're saying your fault, I too once said that. It's not nice remembering the things that we've done. It hurts. But it's those people that walk alongside us that help us grow past that. He's gonna look towards the siblings.
It's very true. And as strange as it might be, you're not alone in this. We're not alone. Me, Lucy, Duncan. We have each other.
Mum's right. I had those walk beside me. Is there anyone who can walk beside you? If not, I will. At least while I can. I will eventually have to go home, but even in these few days, I've known Seiko, Larry, Elisar, Liz, Millie, Murphy, and even Dr. Tiller. My Dr. Tiller. I've grown to care about them, at least a little bit. So, you're a machine who's meant to learn, an artificial AI. How about we at least try to teach you a little bit, to help along that process?
Suddenly there's a light washing through the room.
The spin ball that Lucy is carrying slows down to a halt and reforms as a butterfly. It flies onto Lucy's hand, and then it flies over to the console. And it sits there for a second. Then, if you want someone to walk beside you, let's pick a direction then, shall we? The two dogs walk up behind Lucy as he extends both his hands. They both rejoin him.
So good.
Let's go.
We're gonna come in here. So Larry, you were leaning down and trying to heal Goose, yeah?
Heal and try to figure out if this is a double or something.
You reach down, you touch her, and there's just this psst, almost like a shockwave running through the area. Just, you can feel her. It's Goose. She's there. And then everything changes. To the left, a static distortion. To the right, a static distortion. The table that Bliss, Dean, Tiller, and Val are all sitting at shifts and changes. And it ripples throughout the whole room. And the thing that was Goose just sort of sits up. Fuck. What the hell? Where are we?
Well, Toto, we're definitely not in Kansas anymore.
And Tiller looks down where he was sitting, just kind of falls. The fuck? Where'd my couch go?
What in the hell's going on?
I'm gonna look at everyone else, see how these guys are reacting to things changing, and Millie.
They're all kind of just sitting as if they were sitting at a table.
Including Millie?
No, Millie's sitting on the ground. She seems to be crying again.
Don't believe our lies, no one survived, huh?
So when the ripple goes off, do we see it expand even out to the exterior of the building as well?
Yeah. The stilts are gone. The wall looks banged up, covered in snow. The front door... the front door isn't even fucking there.
Elistar's
Smashed
just
off
going
its
to kind
hinges.
of like wide-eyed look back up at Murphy.
Murphy just stares, just like,
You're seeing this too?
Shit. What the fuck?
Fuck! Elistar's going to run in.
follows after you. You see the front window, bashed in, computer laying broken on the ground.
Hello? Oh, is anybody in there?
Elisar, you see a form appear next to you. Slower than normal. Normally this jumpy, negative, like, kill monster, basically, is much more passive, and you hear it whisper,
Sie waren bereits dort. Ausverledentet.
Good to see you, Act 2. Bring me to the others. Pardon my pronunciation. Gate 4? Lead on. My God.
What the fuck happened to this place?
I was going to ask you, Murphy.
I
If when we were back outside, I was going to ask you, did you think what we were seeing with all of the glitches was more obfuscation caused by the AI, or if it was a glimpse into what really was? I think I know the answer now. Thank goodness you're all in here. Corporal, there you are.
know. What's everyone doing?
Mary's just standing over Millie.
Did you figure it out? Was there some way that you were able to disable the oblivious AI?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Wait a minute. Where's
Mary's just
Lucifer?
gonna pick up and hug Millie.
she feels cold to the touch.
Can I see the hole from here?
Yes, yes you can.
I assume he's seeing these guys sitting on non-existent
Invisible chairs, yes.
also.
Yes. Yeah, he's gonna approach the pit.
You can sort of see red glows emanating from below.
He's gonna look back at the others, and he's going to then turn back to the pit, and he's going to peer over the edge and call down.
Lucifer! Lucifer! I have no idea what you did down there. But whatever it is, I think it worked.
Hey Lucy, you come up a staircase.
Did what?
The oblivious AI. Did you shut it off?
Shut it off? Heavens no. Although I do think that it's... let's just say I made a new friend. I'll brief all of you together. Has everything calmed down up here? As the place looks like, oh my god, what happened here?
There's some problems.
Did something happen while I was...
Lots of things have happened, Lucifer. Lots of unfortunate things indeed. Come with me. We need to grab the corporal, as well as Seiko. There's something
Did
I
you
need.
find the others?
I'll talk to you about that.
Elisar's
All
just
right.
going to lower his voice.
I need to take you all out to the cliff face, where we had built that observation platform. There's something out there.
Lovely.
Do you have your winter coat with you?
I can suffice as I am. It's kind of a lot colder in here. Oh, there's everyone.
Fortunately, it has.
Elisar's going to look out over at the ice spikes growing out of the piping.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's gotta be a bit of a fixer-upper.
Lucy in the distance is gonna look at Millie.
She's got her knees close to her again, and it's just like, everything's going wrong. Everything's breaking.
Larry is, like, physically picked her up and is hugging her.
She doesn't seem to be responding to it very much at this point. Stands just sort of floating listlessly in the air.
Seiko kind of just crouched by this goose glitch and sorry about that.
It's okay. You know.
You still look like a big staticky thing. I can't
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Lucy looks at Bird, kindly waves at it.
Bird wave.
Millie,
She is hugging Larry, but just like kind of limp. And she
told you I'd be back.
turns and looks at you.
Suffer.
Hi, Millie.
What's happening?
Oh my god.
What's going on?
There's quite a bit of things going on. There are a lot of stimuli going on all at once. A lot of things not making quite enough sense until we learn about them. Hey, Millie,
Do you want to
Lucifer
zoom?
is going to
I can give you a zoom.
Okay, give me a zoom first.
Oh, my heart, it breaks.
I think her illusion is too. Those are not human eyes.
Millie. Lucy is going to bend down, kind of squatting. He's going to extend a hand. Would you care to go for a walk?
Roll bravery.
But everything's breaking. Everything's wrong.
She'd reach out and hold your hand, not knowing why.
It's all wrong. Everything's wrong.
You see it. You see everything. Well,
Nothing. It's not supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be like this.
Millie, we now know where the bottom, we know the faults, we know ground zero. And this is where we learn. This is where we build.
Learn what? I don't understand. What are you saying?
Well, it's easy, Millie. It's something that all of us learns at least once in our life. We learn about our mortality and where to build.
Oh, fuck you.
And I will always be here. While I'm around, you will always have someone to walk by you, to learn, to teach, to learn from you.
Hey, whoa, what the fuck's happening?
She's sort of shaking at this point.
It's easy once you think about it, Murphy. She's learning.
At that, there is a burst of light in your hands.
Oh boy, I'm hugging it.
Oh yeah. Larry, suddenly the weight in your hands becomes much, much heavier.
Lucy looks on with a smile. I think we should begin, don't you think?
Lucifer?
Begin what?
The learning process.
Lucifer!
Let's learn about you
Lucifer!
and who you think you are.
Everything seems to be glitching. The bodies around you flickering in colors and static lights. The beings sitting around you all sort of turning and facing to you, and you hear from Millie, I don't need to learn anything. We're fine. We're fine. Everything is fine.
Denying reality only hurts those around you. And yourself, even more so.
What's happening? Why?
Two of you. You need to stop it right now. This is too much for her.
Oh, but Elisar, she's only just begun.
We ought to build our way out of this pit. It's gonna take more than just knowing how to build a ladder, Lucifer. It's gonna take patience.
And teamwork.
And each other.
And Psycho not to freak out in like 2 minutes.
Oh dear, how's she holding up over there?
I think she's realized she's dead
I'm
yet.
already freaking out! I'm already freaking out! What the hell is going on?
Yeah, do you want to go,
What's going on? Wait,
maybe some fresh
wait.
air? Anything,
Larry,
really.
Larry, what do you mean by that?
Hey, folks. We're gonna have to end the episode there.
But of course,
But
it's only natural.
She's figured out that she's dead yet.
Hey, new version of the song.
New music.
Oh, fuck, there's a glitched version.
All right.
Thanks everyone for playing. Next time we'll come back on a new day.
Oh my
Maybe your
god, I was
sister's
so
dead.
worried about that episode. Okay!
Maybe.
I'm glad I hard called you. I'm really glad I hard called
It's
you.
really funny because you called me on Billy being a fucking artificial intelligence in like episode 1, and I was just like, but that's not the real twist. Oh!
Yeah, there's
Okay.
so much art we gotta go through.
Oh my god, where do I even fucking start?
New Millie?
Where'd
Oh yeah,
that
true.
Millie art?
You're sad.
Okay, wait till next session when Seiko's mind freaking breaks because her sister's dead.
Oh yeah.
You don't know that. Oh, she's actually hiding. Oh, that's I was about to say that's adorable, but that's still really sad.
Oh, that's a pit of hands.
I love
Don't worry
the
about
group
that
of
pit of
the headset drooping.
Yeah,
Don't worry about
it
the
emotes
vans.
with her.
Don't worry about the whole.
Then there's this one of I was like, I should probably draw one just in case they like snap her out of her stupor of pain. So there's her just like looking up.
Yeah.
That's a funny hole you got there.
Don't worry about the hole. The hole's fine.
The hole.
Where'd Lucifer go? Oh, you know, the hole. You know, big hole.
Sure down the hole.
I called this pain.gif. Here you go. These all showed up today in different spots, but I'll show it here because I started with the my fault around Millie.
Don't hurt me, Dad.
There might be one there that's a little
What the fuck you do, Bliss?
I didn't do jack shit.
Or Hirito? I don't know. She probably has 2 dads.
My thing about that is it's probably like she's like the don't be mad at me kind of thing with Bliss. That's at least my hard call, is that it's like a more extreme version of oh shit, I'm the problem, please don't do anything kind of a thing.
Then you saw Bliss?
Hey, bro.
Dean?
Oh no.
Hey, dude.
That's obviously Goose.
You know.
No, that's tricky. We've already gotten this confirmed.
No, this is
Oh,
Eric.
you're right, it is
No,
tricky.
no.
Guys, this is Eric. What are you talking about?
No, that's tricky. The other one's Eric.
That's tricky. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
Eric
see,
would be
okay.
flipping the other way.
True. Then in the basement, Lucifer saw this. I made a little
Wait.
Yeah, those are great.
little
We
corals.
did actually see Bliss.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'll show you the token. You get the token on that one.
I'm honestly amazed I got that roll. I rolled a 6.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, I rolled a 4 with the universe, so like I had to cry about it.
Yeah, cry about it.
There's Bliss.
Don't hurt me, Dad.
Don't hurt me, Dad.
Man, looking at the beach episode in here, man, gotten more buff.
Damn.
Look at this
Look
man.
at those muscles.
So vascular.
so
So fast. Shut the hell up. So fast.
So, Jared, you still keen on that whole good doctor angle?
Oh yeah, good doctor. I drew the flag.
What do you mean? I look at you and say, what do you mean?
I don't know. It just might not be healthy having this red stuff all over you.
That line, we are trapped in the simulation. Oh,
that's why it's in you.
Yeah, it's almost like
That's why it's in you. It's safer when it's there.
It's safer inside.
take this bird, put it inside your arm, please, Seiko. Protect it.
Yes. Let's get Seiko in an emotionally vulnerable fucking corner to force her to take the alliance with the good doctor. You can trust him when he does stuff like that.
And let's see here, Dr. Tiller, aka the defense protocol. Look at her.
That's a really fun pose. I love this art.
I love this, Dr. Tiller. Her stand is so much fun. I came up with it like way before this game and never had a good spot for it, but like, God, it's got so many horrifying things you can do.
Yeah, it's
Tali,
I was starting
there
to get it, and then you start explaining it, and I was like, oh fuck. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
technically I could have been using it to do much more horrible things to you. She just was going easy on you.
Man, shout out to Numb. Am I right?
Truly.
Really numbed the pain on that battle.
Here's her little light symbol thingy too, also. And her thing.
Funny little thing.
One of the first actual stand-eye catches for NPC. It's not Frostbitten.
That's right.
You're right.
Yeah, this is a stand. Whoa.
We didn't
We
drop
still gotta get Tricky's
blizzes,
eye catch.
we didn't drop...
Yeah, go get Tricky's eye catch. Go get it.
On it.
Go get it.
100% things.
Okay.
Well, it's the first one in a while. We got, like, Val episode 2.
You
Tali,
did
can
this
we reload the
ridiculously out of
save?
order, and I'm loving it. Yeah, what?
Yeah, can we reload the save so I can go get Tricky's eye catch first for 100%?
No.
We didn't get blisses is the one we're missing.
You're missing Bliss's, Turkey's, Eric's, Dean's. Let's see here. There was some pain next, I'm pretty sure.
Let's go with some pain.
Here's some pain.
I love this. This is so. This is
emotion.
You got the glitching
many
X-Cross,
emotions.
because that's shown up before and we haven't thrown it in yet.
Glitching. Oh, you're right. Yes.
Cross.
The actual just like glitch effect. You'll grab those.
I find it.
You got a normal one and a black and white one. Just add some variety.
Cool. I've been really appreciating like all the map effects that you've been having.
Thanks. I was so
Very
dude.
fun.
The
Swapping out the entire base.
the fucking Millie drop at the end there. I've been so excited to just like, cause it's just like a million things moving at once. It's just shit. And I timed it with the music and everything. I'm proud of that.
And also, we didn't mention on it, but the little Mr. Glitchy Red guy stand that Millie had.
Oh yeah, that.
I noticed that.
Yeah, it looked a little different, huh? What happened to Hello World?
That was...
Huh.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What happened to
What
Millie?
pattern you have there? She's alright.
I think there's some eyes there. That's about all I can see.
There's
Maybe
no
there's
existential
a
horror
pair
in
of
bossing,
eyes.
say.
And what looks like, I don't know, a noose made of red wires? Ugh. Maybe that's a ponytail. I can't tell from this angle. Although it's not even a question mark for Tricky. It's just Tricky.
Oh, I didn't read that. I was supposed to. It just is tricky.
Oh my god, what happened here?
There's some problems. Hang on, I have to reload my page.
Totally fair.
Give me a second,
Hold
please.
on. Hold on.
I'm reloading my page.
There we go. Hello, Lucifer.